All right. So I'm assuming I'm streaming somewhere. Um, but yeah, I just want to do a quick stream because I was still in the middle of opening these packs. I don't know why Twitch dropped my stream yesterday. So, let's keep opening them. Let's see how fast we can look through the rares and mythics. Because we got quite a few. I think we went through like 5 sets the last time. Okay, so we got a dual land that's new, another dual land that's new. Yep. We're looking for. Well, this isn't uncommon. Creature, bear, demon, and then Dwinin, Gilt Leaf, Dane. Okay. And this is our rare. At the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Phyrexian Arena. So yes, this is from the Foundation set. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I needed to make sure that this was visible to me. Oh god, why does it do this? I can never like minimize the OBS thing to where I need. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I think I minimized it. Okay. It's as good as we're gonna get for now, I think. Oh my. Okay. At least it's better for me. Enchantment. Okay. So we've got another Dwinin Gilt Leaf, Overrun. Creatures you control get 3/3 and gain trample until end of turn. Got a new land. An Evolving Wilds. Stab. That's disgusting. Bake into a pie. Disgusting. At the beginning of your end step. Okay, so we got a raccoon. Yeah, I wanted to see how many I could open before I have to go pick up my son from school. Well, the bus stop, really. Got an instant. Here we go. This is first, but I swear I opened this before because I said it was the Leviathan. Okay. Inspiring Paladin. Looks cool. Human Knight. Sorcery. Yeah. Okay. Aegis Turtle. Evolving Wilds. It says first again, but we just saw we had it. This is cute. um, Inspiring Call. Exemplar of Light. I'm sure I could use this. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Whenever you put 1 or more 1/1 counters on this creature, draw a card. This ability triggers only once. Okay. We got another Dazzling Angel. High Society Hunter. Vampire. Embercleave. Legendary artifact equipment with flash. If you equip, then the equipped creature gets 1/1 and has double strike and trample. Okay. Dark here. Looks like we already have one of these. This is a new land. Encroaching Dragonstorm enchantment. When this enchantment enters, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Put them in the battlefield tapped and shuffle. When a dragon you control enters, return this enchantment to its owner's hand. Good for a dragon deck. Artifact. Add 1 mana. Any mana color. Spend this mana only to cast a creature spell. Until end of turn, target creature you control with power 4 or greater gains trample. And whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Yeah. Another land. Goblin Soldier. This is expensive. Wait, so they're saying 2 colorless or black, 2 colorless or green, or 2 colorless and or blue? You can do, what, a blue and 2 colorless and a black? I'm assuming that's what it is. Human monk. Okay. Reduced Siege Breaker. Death Touch and Haste. 4/4. 4/4. It's 3 colors. When this creature enters, exile up to 1 other target creature you control until this creature leaves the battlefield. Whenever this creature attacks for each opponent, create a tap token that's a copy of the exile card attacking that opponent at the beginning of your next end step. Sacrifice those tokens. Oh, here we go. 3 Final Fantasy packs. Got a White Mage's Staff. Moogle. Instant Ramen. Nice. That's cute with the little token creature dog. Okay. Blue magic. Okay, Ninja's Blades. Job select. When this equipment enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token. Then attach this to it. Equipped creature gets 1/1. Is a ninja in addition to its other types and has whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card and then discard a card. Syncopate. Dual land. Black Mage's Rod. Torgal Fine Hound. Sephiroth's Intervention. Destroy target creature, you gain 2 life. Okay. Oh no. I just heard a noise. Like, now I hear noises on my computer. I'm like thinking my stream's gonna die. Alright. Got a dual land. He's cute. Secure. 0. Target permanent gains hexproof and indestructible. So on a turn, gains hexproof, and then you gain 3 life, or and gain 6 life. Oh, this would be good in a dwarf deck. King of the Dwarves. Double strike whenever this or another dwarf you control enters, and whenever an equipment you control enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Commune with beavers. We got another one of these. Alright. Edge of Eternities. Divert Disaster. Decode Transmissions. Machinist Dismissal. Mutable Pupa. Evolve. Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature perpetually gains flying if that creature has flying. The same is true for first strike, double strike, death touch, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, reach, trample, and vigilance. That's nice. For 1 mana? Whenever a creature stations a spacecraft, that creature perpetually gains death touch and lifelink, along with flying. Okay. Depressurize. For some reason, this reminds me of, what's that show called? Invincible? I think there's a new episode out tonight. Wait. This creature can't block. When you cast a spell for its warp cost, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, these go hand in hand. So, this says, Song of Point Prime, each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. Conjure a card named Cantor of the Refrain into your graveyard. Then this creature can't block. When you cast a spell for its warp cost, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Human pilot. Each creature you control crews vehicles and stations permanent as though its power were 2 greater. Seek a spacecraft card. We got another mutable pupa. Okay, and another one of those Song of Point Prime. Spirited Simulacrum. Another Edge of Eternity. Alright, so... that dragon looks cool. But it's expensive for 7 mana. But it's flying for 4 and it deals 3 damage. Okay, so we've got a Drix Assassin and a Drix Fate Master. Fate Maker. Okay, when this creature enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Okay. Got another Humanite. What's this? This is new. Tapestry Warden. I don't know if I like power stations. Got another artifact creature robot. What's this? Desculpting Blast? Okay. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. You may play lands from your graveyard. Whenever a land you control enters, you do have to mill a card, though. Not too crazy. Another Kavu Soldier. Put 5 charge counters on target spacecraft or planet you control. Oh, that's kind of nice. For when you do have to use this spacecraft. Or planet? So you can control a planet? How do you control a planet? What kind of card is that? Maybe, did I see one yet? I don't think so. My son calls me bro. You gain 2 life. Create a land or token. Sammy's curiosity. This creature gets 2. Oh, I'm sure there's, yeah. I'm sure there's lots of things I could do with my stream. Taking suggestions is one thing, but like, I know you're probably talking about, you said you're not gonna spam. But, so, counter target artifact or enchantment spell. It's a work in progress. Okay. Synthesizer lab ship. Spacecraft, but I have not seen a planet yet. We're getting there. Okay, so we have a cool mansion land. Not gonna lie, I'm a little hungry. Okay. Fearsome Ridge Line. We got a new tapped land. What's this? Oh. Terran Tusk. Unwisely awoken. Other spiders, boars, bats, bears, birds, cats, dogs, frogs, jackals, lizards, mice, otters, rabbits, raccoons, rats, squirrels, turtles, and wolves you control get 1/1 plus 1/1/1. That's pretty cool for 2. Now I just need a spiders, boars, bats, bears, birds, cats, dogs, frogs, jackals, lizards, mice, otters, rabbits, raccoons, rats, squirrels, turtles, and wolves deck. Just kidding. Okay. Got a cheerleader in the woods. Shuck. Human citizen. When Basil enters, choose one or both. Tap target creature or untap target creature. Legendary artifact creature, spider hero. When this enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature whenever a modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Modified creature? Modifications include equipment, auras, and counters. Okay. So that's pretty nice for 1 mana, colorless mana. Whenever a creature I control with 5 or more mana enters, I can attach this to it and gets +4/+4. But, oh, the equip cost is 5. And then it'll be a +9/+9 if it's a 5 mana creature. This girl looks like she's having way too much fun with this spider weaving. It just seems a little odd. Principled referee. Can we do a sports deck? Okay. Reach, trample, and ward. Okay. Secret identity. Oh my gosh, she's got a little baby otter. Choose one. Conceal until end of turn. Target creature you control becomes a citizen with base power and toughness 1/1 and gains hexproof. Or reveal until end of turn. Target creature you control becomes a hero with base power, toughness 3/4, and gains flying and vigilance. Well, yeah, you would just reveal, right? What? Confessor's Bindings. A lot of spiders. Target creature you control connives. To have a creature connive, draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. Sorcery. Villainous Wrath. Target opponent loses life equal to the number of creatures I control, then destroy all creatures. That would be nice for like their last turn when they're trying to you know, go for the final swing. Okay, now we got Avatar. Okay. Badger Mole. We finally got a Badger Mole. When this creature enters Earth Bend 2, target land you control becomes a 0/0 land. Creature with haste, put 2/1/1 counters on it when it dies or is put into exile. Return to the battlefield tapped. Creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have trample. Serpent of the Pass. So what are lesson cards? Oh, here's a lesson card. Instant lesson. Exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment its controller creates a clue token. Here's a lesson. Okay. Firebending lesson deals 2 damage. If this spell is kicked, it deals 5 damage. Daylight Agents. Firebending 2. During your turn, each non-lesson instant and sorcery card in your graveyard has flashback. The flashback cost is equal to that card's mana cost. During your turn, each lesson card in your graveyard has flashback 1. Kind of expensive. I can do it. Thanks. Okay, here's tap land, dual land. Let's see, here's a lesson card. Mongoose Lizard. 117 Spartan, how are you doing? Rumble Arena. Sparring Dummy. And then Northern Air Temple. Shrines I control. Do I have any shrines? Did we see any shrines? I don't know. Okay, dual land meditation pools. Pretending pox bears. Path to redemption. I'm gonna say retribution. Aww. Choose target creature. When that creature dies this turn, you earthbend 4. I'll have to figure out what that means. Energy bending. Lands you control gain all basic land types until end of turn. Earthbender Ascension. When this enchantment enters Earthbend 2, then search your library for a basic land card, put it in the battlefield tab, then shuffle. Whenever a land you control enters, put a quest counter on this enchantment. When you do, if it has 4 or more quest counters on it, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Gains trample until end of turn. Lorwyn. Barbed Bloodletter. Changeling? A changeling has every creature type. Clomper's power and toughness are each equal to the number of colors among permanents you control at the beginning of your upkeep. If this creature isn't all colors, it becomes a random color that it isn't in addition to its other colors. Okay. Preponderant Pearl. Okay, do I have the card Flooded Strand? So it says, when this artifact enters, conjure a card named Ponder in your hand, which I have. Okay. Whenever one or more merfolk you control deal combat damage to a player, sacrifice this artifact. If you do, conjure a card named Flooded Strand in your hand. I don't know if I have that one yet. Keep out. Keep out deals 4 damage to target tapped creature. Okay. Some more fairies. Double team. Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, draft a card from Tough Steel Sprites spellbook. Then discard a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and create 1/1 black fairy rogue creature token with flying. Goblin. Ew. We've got another opulent Clomper. Echoing Cavern. As this land enters, choose a creature type. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana color to cast spells of the chosen type. More goblin stuff. Lifelink, when this creature enters, no 2 cards. Thunderstrike. Oh. The blight one, put a -1/-1 counter on a creature you control. I don't think I've seen the Kithkin creatures. Is that supposed to be like a gnome? It's smaller than the dwarf, perhaps? Another goblin. Okay. Current curriculum. The first merfolk spell you cast each turn has Convoke. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, conjure a card named Stonybrook Schoolmaster onto the battlefield tapped. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, you may create a 1/1 blue merfolk wizard creature token. Moonglaive Extractor. Moonglove. Auntie Sentence. Creekwood Safe Right. Shine Striker. Flying, when this creature enters, draw cards equal to the number of colors among permanents you control. Twilight Diviner. When this creature enters, surveil 2 whenever 1 or more other creatures you control. If they entered or were cast from a graveyard, create a token that's a copy of one of them. This ability triggers only once each turn. Another changeling. Merfolk Warrior. Another changeling. At the beginning of each end step, if you put a counter on a creature this turn, this enchantment deals 2 damage to each opponent. Two more decks for Lorwyn Eclipsed. Here's a Kithkin. Doesn't look like a gnome to me, so I take that back. Fairy Rogue. Now this, okay. Here's some more Kithkin. We're almost to the turtles. Elder Auntie. This looks like another Kithkin just because it has the yellow eyes. Tam. Mindful First Year. A Gorgon. She doesn't look like a Gorgon to me. Each other creature you control has hexproof from each of its colors. Target creature you control becomes all colors until end of turn. Good. Elf Archer. Alright, here's some turtles. Tunnel Rats. Good for rat deck. Action News Crew. Stockman Mad Flyantist. Saved by the shell. Oh my gosh, that's cute. Whenever another creature you control enters, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Put a 1/1 counter on Lita. Create a food token. Little orphan amphibian. So cute. Anchovy and banana pizza. Whenever this artifact enters, destroy target creature. Sacrifice this artifact, you gain 3 life. Null group biological assets. During your turn, this creature has first strike whenever this creature attacks. You may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Broadcast takeover. Gain control of all artifacts your opponent controls until end of turn. Untap them. They gain haste until end of turn. So this is my Mythics pack, right? No. Okay, maybe it is. Bird Mutant, High Flying Ace, Wingnut Bat of the Belfry. Ice Cream Kitty. A Food Cat Mutant. Okay. Plane Cycling. Dark Leo and Shredder. Uh-oh. Attacking ninjas you control have Death Touch. Whenever Dark Leo and Shredder deal combat damage to a player, create a 1/1 Black Ninja creature token. Then if you control 5 or more ninjas, that player loses half their life, rounded up. Cowabunga! Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal Mutant Ninja Turtle or land from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Hamato Guardian Stance. Purple Dragon Punks. So I didn't play a lot of this set while it was out. I didn't do any of the jump-ins or anything like that. I was just collecting some of the cards with the dailies and stuff. Shredder's Revenge. Punk Frogs. Way of the Machines. Way with the Machines. Donatello. Raphael Ninja Destroyer. Raphael must be blocked if able. Enrage whenever Raphael's dealt damage. Add that much until end of turn. You don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. So since we got this Cowabunga card, I just thought I would bring up this. You can't see what it is, but I did wrap it in green wrapping paper a while ago. This was the giveaway that I had. It was in the heavy loaded. Oh, you can, it's still there. I wanted to gift it to my other son. Let's see. Can we turn off the chroma key for right now? Let's just turn off the chroma key. Okay. You can't really see because now the magic cards, but this is the puzzle I did. If you can tell, I have a missing piece right here. And so I kind of like just, oops, I kind of just put like a pizza heart in it. And that I got from this little, found these stickers, and I was like, this is perfect. This is perfect. I did a little heart pizza heart. So that's what I used. But hi. Thanks. How you doing? Easy Doom. I just wanted to show a puzzle I did a while ago. I was gonna do as a giveaway, but We didn't get that far, so let me put my green screen back on before I forget. But yes, so I Cowabunga, we're doing the Ninja Turtles deck, well, set. Okay. We got some more packs to open. Rock Soldiers? Rocksteady Crash Courser. Stockman. We got another Flying Sis, another Tunnel Rat. Spicy Oatmeal Pizza. Ooh, I don't like it when cards deal damage to me. Splinter. I mean, it's fine if you get a lot of, you know, health, but I don't. Alright. Well, thank you for the follow. This is my second Magic the Gathering Arena stream. So I've only been opening up packs. But I do plan on playing some actual games in the future. Kitsune Dragon's Daughter. Do you stream? I will have fun. Thank you. EPF Point Squad. Okay, Omni Cheese Pizza. You're mad about it. Yeah, I went on a little break. And I'm trying to get back to it, but it's a little hard when I've got a 6-year-old who's almost 7. 6, 7. And a 6-month-old that just turned 7 months. So draw 3 cards. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tap. You may see me streaming at night. You may see me streaming during the day. Bebop and Rocksteady. Nice. Thank you. April O'Neil. Tunnel Rats. Squirrelinoids. Mouser Foundry. Foot Ninjas. West Wind Avatar. Cat Spirit Avatar. Yeah. 6, 7. And the other day when I was streaming, I was playing Fallout 76 and I was level 67, so I had to do the whole I'm level 6-7 on Fallout 76. It's so stupid. But you know, why not age my streams? Okay, Pizza Face, Gastromancer. When Pizza Face enters, create a food token at the beginning of your end step. If a permanent left, first alarm's going off. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control, this put 3/1/1 counters on up to one other target artifact or creature. If it isn't a creature, it becomes a 0/0 mutant creature in addition to its other types. Ooh, you can sacrifice this card and you can gain 15 life for 5 mana. Splinter's Technique. Dinosaur Soldier. More Mouser Foundry. Ragamuffin Raptor. Flying. Yep. Rat King Verminister. If a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, create a 1/1 black rat creature token and put a +1/+1 counter on a Rat King. Sacrifice 3 rats, return target creature card and all other cards with the same name as that card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Tap. That is a funny rat. Stop. But that'd be good for a rat deck. Guac and Marshmallow Pizza. Okay, Mouser Attack. Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. Oh, we got another little orphan. Negate. Counter target non-creature spell. April, Porter of the Weird. Leader's talent. Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, if it had a counter on it, you gain 2 life. Whenever you cast this spell, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Okay. I'm just gonna be looking. Return of the Sewers, Fugitive Droid. Slash Reptile Rampager. Whenever another creature you control enters slash, deals 2 damage to each opponent. When he attacks, create 2/2 Red Mutant. Okay. We gotta hurry. Master attack. Mutant Chain Reaction. Destroy up to 1 target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. Create a mutagen token. Okay. Frog Butler. Shredded armor. Ooh. Baxter Stockman. Ninja Teen. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. Creature you control get +1 and have menace. Creature cards in your graveyard have sneak. You may cast creature cards from your graveyard using their sneak abilities. Zombie Worm. Retro Mutation. Chrome Dome. Ooh. Okay. Nobody. Buzzbots. Courier of Cosmetables. Am I saying that right? Comestibles. Come is food. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a food card, reveal it, and shuffle it, and then put the card in your hand. Mighty mute animals. Okay. Raphael the Night Watcher. Attacking creatures you control have double strike. Zoo escapes. Grounded for life. East Wind Avatar. That looks cool. Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature gets +1/+0. Pizza Face again. Super Shredder. Whenever another permanent leaves the battlefield, put +1/+1 counter on Super Shredder. Not bad. Punk Frogs. Oh, this is not new. Lessons from life. Draw 3 cards. You may put a land card from your hand into the battlefield tapped. Agent Bishop, Man in Black. At the beginning of the combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Alright, last one. I'll save the rest for the next Magic stream I do. Make your move. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with power 4 or more. Primordial Pachyderm. When this creature enters, you gain 2 life. Nice. Yeah. Old Hob Alley Cat Blues. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create 2/2 Red Mutant Ninja. Red Mutant creature token. It gains haste until end of turn. Destroy it at the beginning of the next step and step. Okay. Party dude.
When this class enters, each player creates a food token. Whenever an artifact an opponent controls is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. Whenever one or more of your opponents are attacked, up to one target attacking creature gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of cards in your hand. All right. So yeah, I'll save these next 14 packs. No, 15 that I have for now. There might be more the next time I come back. So yeah, we will do that next time. I hope you guys enjoyed my stream. Hopefully you guys can follow, subscribe, share, do everything. Love you guys. Bye-bye.